Hey football fans, what's going on? It's Ron from RGT Travels, and I want to take a little bit of time today and kind of show you around. This is really, really cool. This is what they call Radio Row here at the Super Bowl. And what Radio Row is you get to set up your radio station, whatever you're going to broadcast. Some people are even doing live, things like that. And they set up right here inside of the Mandalay Bay Convention Center, and then they broadcast live here all week during the Super Bowl. So I'm going to walk you around Radio Row a little bit here, show you some of the big names that are here. It's really kind of a cool experience. So first off, behind me, DraftKings has their setup here. So you can see here they've got their actual booth, and then they're projecting live the Lombardi Live event that they're doing. You can even see here on the screen what's live there behind it. So all kinds of cool things from that one, and they even got a studio there in the back. Next up, Toyota. They've got a huge thing going. Looks like they're going to give away a Toyota Super Bowl truck, which is super cool. So you can get a look at that here. And then as we move right along, then we get FanDuel. Over here, actually, this one says TikTok and Paramount. Not sure what they're doing yet, but still, that's going to be kind of cool. Well, then here we get down to FanDuel and their broadcast booth. So same thing, they're going to be doing live shows here all week for FanDuel, and you can see, watch them all there live. As we come around the corner, this one gets even cooler because here is Radio Row for Sirius XM. And on this one, all the different shows, Sports Grid, Sirius XM Radio, Mad Dog Sports, all the different Sirius shows setting up and broadcasting here on air. So this is super, super fun. Looks like they even have a golf simulator set up here at the Sirius booth, which is super cool. So all kinds of different things here for Sirius XM setting up their booths. As you come around the corner here, we have this set up. I'm not sure who this is yet. We'll figure it out here in a minute, but they got like a whole little setup, the helmets and everything like that.
So that's good. So our spot.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that one is. That one's kind of cool. Looks like they're going live on broadcast right now, so we're going to kind of scoot so we're not in their shot. And then we wrap around the corner again, and here is iHeartRadio and their booth. They actually, looks like they got two booths actually here for iHeartRadio. They got that one over there, and then they got one here. And then next up, another big name in sports, Fox Sport Radio. And they have their whole booth set up here, and looks like they're doing some broadcasts in the back, and they've got their main booth up here up front for Fox Sport Radio, so you get to see all the fun things there. Oh, and look at this. This is kind of cool. They have like a little cutout here for Super Bowl, so you can show yourself in with the Fox Sports logo and the Super Bowl there. And then we get over to CBS Sports and their giant broadcast area. They've got all kinds of different radio booths that they're doing interviews on and going on their stuff. And then, of course, their main setups here. And they've got live action here where they're doing actual video. And it's kind of fun because they're all set up on the outskirts. So then that way you get that as the background. You get to see all the different smaller shows in the middle, all the people walking around. It really adds kind of a cool background. But there's the oh, that's NBC Sports, I'm sorry. So it looks like CBS Sports didn't have the live broadcast. They were kind of there in the middle. And then you get NBC Sports doing the live here on the side. So kind of a different setup. And this one is actually, I'm super excited for because I'm a big fan of the show. It's actually the Pat McAfee show. And he's going to be broadcasting from here as well, which is super cool because I'm actually a personal big fan of Pat McAfee. So to get to see his show, I am super excited to see that one. And they got a whole nice little booth set up here. So this is really cool how they have everything kind of laid out here. And then here's Overtime. And they're setting up their booth. And then I think next up, if I'm looking at it right, is Yahoo Sports. I'm not 100%, but we're going to go see. Yeah, okay. So then they got Yahoo Sports set up as well. So just a super cool experience here to be able to see all the major radio stations and networks broadcasting live from Mandalay Bay and getting to, be a part of the action and say, I was part of that media team. I was here. So here, I'm going to get my fun background just like everyone else, get all the booths in the middle here and get to see all that. And what's cool too, outside of the radio broadcast, it's really kind of cool decorated in here too. I'm going to show you guys here in a second some of the decor they have in the room and all the different things that they're doing here. So I will be right back with you here and we'll look at some of the decorations. So like I was saying, one of the fun things here in the decor side is they have banners from all the Super Bowls hanging up here in Radio Row. Get around this pole here. There you go. See? So they've got all the different banners, and it runs the whole length of the room. You can see all the different banners up there hanging around, and they're all, individually detailed for that particular Super Bowl. There we go. So you can see some of the different Super Bowls they've had, and they always add a new banner here and hang it up in Radio Row. So this is something really kind of cool to see from a decoration perspective, that you get to see, a little bit of history involved with all the different Super Bowls that have come before this one, hanging up here in Radio Row. And besides that too, you get to see, they've got Super Bowl stuff on all the pillars and everything like that, and the Super Bowl logo hanging up on the wall. So there's just a lot of decor, a lot of Super Bowl, a lot of stuff to look at here for Radio Row. So I do want to walk through one more thing here at Radio Row, and that is that interior that I was showing you. And this is for all kinds of different radio stations, again, to set up and do their show, but not necessarily the big ones doing the big TVs on the outside. So I'm going to walk through here, and you'll see all kinds of different radio shows. Looks like sports radio's on here, Ticket Sports Radio. It looks like NBC Sports has some sponsored stuff going on in here too. So big names still, it's not like they're no names, just they don't have the big setups where they need the outside. So they all get a table in here to again set up, and they got cameras going and all stuff set up with their booths in here. So you see all kinds of different media around. So I just wanted to walk you through and show you everything that we're doing. This one's cool too. They even have, live interviews going on. There's John Taffer from Bar Rescue doing an interview here. And after you check out our Instagram, we got to meet him a little bit ago. So I was super excited for that one. I'm a big John Taffer fan, so that was cool getting to meet him. So that photo's on Instagram right now. But yeah, so this is all it is. Just a crap ton of radio stations broadcasting live all week for the Super Bowl, and everybody's got to get into Radio Row. So now you've gotten to peek behind the curtain here a little bit and see what the media gets to do all week and how they get to participate and engage. So hopefully you guys watch some of these programs, you listen to some of these different radio channels, and now you get to see exactly where it all came from. So thanks for sticking with me, guys. And tonight we're going to go see the welcome event over at Allegiant Stadium. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that alert button so you can see all the events we're doing all week. We got the teams arriving last night. We got the welcome events tonight and all week. So all kinds of new things happen. And stay with us as we go, and we'll see you next time.